Hey guys, it's still Monday, but I'm kind of taking over Monday right now, just for today. I just kind of want to catch up, you know. First I'm going to start off with, I'm going to go ahead and do, in this video I'm going to do some fan fiction. I'm going to do some of my Harry Potter scene that I wrote in the character's point of view that I was challenged to do, and I'm also going to give a challenge, which I'm going to do right now. Miss Wednesday, Jesus, there's bugs, I'm outside, obviously. This is a challenge for Miss Wednesday, which I think, I'm sorry, I don't even remember your name, I'm really sorry. I think it's Crystal, but I'm not sure. Go to your local bookstore, like a Barnes & Noble, or if you have a small bookstore or something, and ask one boy and one girl what they like better, Twilight or Harry Potter. And if you have a camera to take with you, get it on videotape. If you don't, just write it down on paper or whatever and talk about it on your thing, and ask them why. Jeez, there's flies everywhere, it's ridiculous. But anyways, that's your challenge, so have fun with that. Okay, now I'm going to read my Hermione scene, and I just made this video again, but I canceled it out because it was dumb, and I tried to do a British accent, and it was bad. So I'm just going to read it normally for you guys. It's in Hermione's point of view, and it's set in the era of like Half-Blood Prince and stuff like that, so here goes. I woke up with my potions book resting on my face once again. Looks like I fell asleep while studying again. I've been doing that a lot this year. I just can't seem to figure out how Harry has gotten so good at potions all of a sudden. I mean, he's making flawless potions as if he's done it his whole life, which he most certainly has not. Anyway, among other things to be frazzled about, Ronald and Lavender are snogging around every corner of the castle. Is he so thick that he doesn't notice my tears? Trying to forget about all my fragile emotions, I walk silently to the great hall to find Harry before Transfiguration. Just as I walk through the double doors, I see Ron and Lavender sitting all snugly across from Harry. Harry looked up from his breakfast and waved, but I was so upset I barely noticed. I turned around and dashed down the hallway towards Transfiguration. Harry was running after me, but I didn't stop. "Hermione, slow down," he yelled after me, but I wanted to be as far away from them as possible. Okay, well why are all the flies just like all up on me? I mean, seriously. That's the scene that I wrote. Obviously, it wasn't in the movie or the books or anything, as far as I know. So I kind of made that up. But now is the fun part and most embarrassing part of this video. Okay, I'm going to do some fan fiction for you guys. I'm going to read some. Bear with me, please. This is my own fan fiction from when I was 15 years old. I'm 20 now, and I've definitely, hopefully, improved as a writer. This is from '04. This is from August 24th of '04 at 7 in the morning. I'm not going to give you the website because I want to read this to you every week because I want you to follow with me and not go read it ahead, you know. So I'm not going to give you the link to the website. Okay? So here's the first post. It's called Vacation to Disaster, and here is the first little clip of it. Hogwarts was getting ready to be out for Christmas. Just a few more days, Krista said. She was very excited. Her and a bunch of her friends were going to go to a famous resort for the whole break. Her parents had to be begged so that she could go. So her two younger brothers took care of that job. They didn't really miss her too much. Finally, her parents said it was okay. And then it skips to, it was the last day of school. Everyone was so happy, but in a way, sad. They were going to have to wait a long time to come, excuse me while I scratch my nose. They were going to have to wait a long time to come back to Hogwarts and see all their friends again. But for Krista, Taylor, Star, Band, Zach, Sid, and Keith, dang, they would get to spend the whole break with each other. It would be a great adventure. Well, that's kind of introducing you to the characters. Krista always was played by me. She's my character. Taylor and Star and Band and Zach and Sid and Keith are her friends, obviously. I guess, let me see how long this video is really quick, and I might read some more for you guys. I'm going to read a little bit more. I'm going to read the next 2 things, and I think we'll be good. People are passing me by, and they're like looking at me like, why does she have her laptop outside? Okay, here's the little next clip of it. Everyone's stuff is packed, and they are all ready to go. Krista and Zark were in the Gryffindor Commons laying around on the couches and talking. So what do you think the resort will be like? Krista asked him as she crossed her legs and twirled her hair. Wow, that doesn't sound like me at all. Well, the pamphlet says it's a great resort with a pool and water slides and other awesome things. I think it'll be great, he replied as he got up to move next to her. Okay, and this has a bunch of love triangles in it. I forgot to tell you. This is a PG-13 RPG. It has adventure and love and gore. Zark sits down by Krista and looks into her eyes and tilts his head and lets out a big sigh. What are you doing, Zark? Krista said as she scooted away from him a little bit. Oh, sorry, your eyes are just so pretty. You can get lost in them, he said as he laughed a little. Did I freak you out? I'm sorry. It's just, he said as he got up and moved back over to the other couch he was sitting on before. He was cut off when Keith and Band walked in and said, Come on, Krista, it's time to put our stuff into the boats. I'll help you get yours, which at this time, they weren't first years, but I don't really know why I put boats. I probably meant carriages. I'll help you get yours, Band said, picking one of Krista's bags up and walking with her out the door. Come on, Zark, Krista said as she picked up her other bag, walked out the door with Band. Keith and Zark were left in the common room alone until Hermione walked in and picked up, and yes, there are other original characters in this one, until Hermione walked in and picked up a bag that looked really heavy. Let me get that for you, Hermione, said Keith as he picked the bag up and was talking to Hermione. I can't even read my own writing. And was talking to Hermione as they walked out the door together. Zark sat on the couch alone, thinking about how stupid he was for what he did to Krista. Yeah, like she's gonna like you now, Zark. You're a total idiot, he said to himself right before Krista walked back in the common room. Come on, Zark, you need to load your stuff into the boats. Here, I'll help. Into the carriages. Here, I'll help, she said as she picked up one of his bags. No, I got it, Zark said in a sad, depressed voice as he took the bag from her hand and walked out the door. Oh, he's so sad. But anyway, that's your first little preview. I've never read that to anybody except for the people who read my fan fiction on the website, so it's kind of embarrassing because it's really bad. But I hope you guys like it, and I will be posting another video tomorrow with the stuff for this week in it. So, and I will read more of this fan fiction also. I hope I don't lose my place. My dog's barking. But anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.